Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Dubkdad. Really struggling to try to contain my anger. Um, Played at the regionals this past weekend at Collector's Cash. It's always amazing going there. The owner of Collector's Cash, really chill dude. This old Persian guy cracks me up every time we're there. Um, I went X3 drop. I was running Gear Gears. I won my first three. Played a mirror match, lost that. Won my next round. So I won round five. It was against six Sam's. That was an easy matchup for Georgius. And then round six and seven were two more mirror matches. Just can't beat the mirror match. You see, as you guys know, whenever you play a mirror match, it's whoever draws the busted combo enabler first and then can protect or keep the busted combo enabler. If any of you guys ever see me play on DN or watch me play in dual videos, you know my luck. Armor was hiding from me all fucking day. When I finally got an armor, it was dark hold immediately. um, got my armor mind controlled. Didn't know I was in a mirror match. Armor got mind control, flip. Ooh, I'll search my arsenal. I didn't have the warning set. I had Dimensional Prison set. He didn't attack. OTK'd me the next turn because I didn't draw another monster. Felt pretty good because I opened armor and some back row. I just set one, trying to play conservative, and kept drawing back row. Say, well, shit, I gotta start setting these. So I set one, and when I finally set three back rows with 5 cards in hand, it get heavy stormed, and I had no monsters, just a bunch of back row cards. So it's whatever. So after the regional, I'm talking to people, and I'm just like, this fucking sucks. I took apart my Gear Gear armor or my Gear Gear deck because I was that pissed. I'm putting it back together. It was crazy. I picked up like 4 Gear Gig and X's. I was just like, yeah, I love this deck. Blah 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 blah. And then after the regional, I was like, man, fuck this deck, and I sold all my I sold all my Gear Gig X. Man, fuck this deck. I kept the armors because I liked the card, but the Gear Gig X, I was like, these motherfuckers gonna go die in the fire. But I picked up another one, so I guess I picked up a total of 7 Gear Gig. Owned 7 Gear Gig and X's, so I picked up another one so I can rebuild the deck. But talking to people after the tournament, while the last round and then the top 8. Shout out to Asia Persuasion, topping his 3rd regional with that random ass Seal Orichalcos anti-meta counter fairy Jowgin deck. That shit is bananas. You guys need to go check that out on his channel. Okay. What I hate about some players, especially if they're above mediocre. And what I mean by above mediocre is they're not bad, but they're definitely not Billy Break level, okay? Is that a level? Yeah, that's a level. Billy Break level, yeah. So when they speak, they know all the proper memes. They know all the proper jargon, and you go, yeah, man, when you go +1, you just plus, and then you hold your card advantage. They use all the right jargon. When they're talking, so they sound Yu-Gi-Oh intelligent, Yu-Gi-Oh proficient, whatever. And you get listening to it, and I'm like, well, fuck, I couldn't draw monsters. Say, well, next time, you need to pile shuffle. What you do is you pile shuffle 8, and then, you do a riffle shuffle, and then you cut, and then, you pile shuffle 7, and then you alternate, and then, you should draw an even mix. And I'm like, no, because if you randomize your deck, it's random. So you could fucking randomly not open any monsters or fucking randomly open 6 monsters. That's the definition of random, you dumbass. And that kind of shit pisses me off. It's like people, you talk to these people and it's like they know everything. Well, if they do this, you just do that. Or if they make shock mask, you just compulse it. Or you just bottomless it. If they drop dark arm, you just bottomless it. If they rip BLS off the top, then you just bottomless it. Okay, first of all, that requires me to have bottomless. That requires me not to lose bottomless to MST. That requires my opponent could not be randomly running Lance. And yes, I mentioned that because that happened to me. I bottomless the BLS listening to these guys, and a fucker had Lance. The fuck? I still won that. It was Chaos Dragons. I still won that. He lanced his BLS and banished my shit, and I OTK'd him the next turn. But that's besides the fucking point. You know, the people that people that say, well, you just, I hate that. If they have that, you do this, and then you do this, and then they have this. I'm just like, dude. And they're like, well, you know, well, why did you attack into the open field? And so you could have had Gorge. So I said, well, I know, but Gorge is in the graveyard. He averaged. I didn't think the 2 cards that he would draw would be fucking Gorge and Monster Reborn. The fuck? You know? I get the dude down all the way, get his dude down all the way on life points. Swing with my Arsenal for 19 before I swing with my Geargan X for 23, and he fucking has Gores. 2 cards in hand, Gores and Reborn. I know this because on his draw phase, he goes, oh, MST, my fucking Mirror Force. Reborn's my Scrap Dragon. Oh my god, and just wrecks my shit, and I couldn't come back. So I mean, you people, when you're out there and somebody's trying to explain their sad story about how they got, you know, how they lost and they couldn't do shit, don't tell them that, well, if you did this, then if they do this, then you just do that, and then you, because there's no guarantee you're gonna have the fucking cards. I mean, really, if it was that easy, then I wouldn't have lost. If it was as easy as just having the right cards at the right moment, then it wouldn't be Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, it's not like, you know, I can just tutor every card I need and say, okay, well, this turn I need a monster and I need a back row. Hold on, let me get my deck. Okay. All right, so this turn I'm gonna get this monster and I need a back row. Okay. All right. You don't get to pick your fucking hand every turn. Come on. Okay, well, that's the end of my salt. It's Dubkdad and I'm out.